Hello, this is D, and I'm back with another video. Well, today's video is a little bit different than most of the videos, or I should say all the videos that I do on this channel. I'm going to be honest with you guys, today I'm not really going to be talking about any type of technology. I really want to focus on what happened last night at the Oscars between Will Smith and Chris Rock. Now, for those of you that aren't interested in this video simply is not for you. I don't know, I was just sitting at home. I was digesting everything that happened at the Oscars, and I just wanted to give my take on it because I see so many people with varied opinions on what happened last night. I see some people saying, yes, Will Smith, he did the right thing. He stood up for his family, and, you know, we can't tolerate this type of stuff. And then I see another side saying, well, it was a basic joke. He really shouldn't have jumped at Chris Rock in such a manner. He probably should have waited till after the show or whatever. We have different takes on it, and I want to give you guys my opinion, and I want to kind of get into his head and how he was feeling at that moment. How did he get to the point when he was walking up on the Oscar stage to slap Chris Rock? Now, for those of you, like I said, if you're not interested in this stuff, just turn off this video, or you can watch the nice footage of gameplay that I have running in the background here. You could turn off the volume and just watch the gameplay and hit the like button. But in all seriousness, I really want to discuss this because it's something, you know, that affects me a little bit. I see people's perception of this, and I don't know, I just feel we really need to put this into context. Now, Will Smith has really been going through it for quite a while now. We all know that Jada has her own talk show, and she went on her talk show and she disclosed that she slept with August Alestino, or whatever his last name is. Now, he brought this first to light. I can't remember what talk show he was on. I think it was with Charlemagne. I'm not quite sure. If it's wrong, you guys can just correct me in the comment section. But anyways, he came out and said that he slept with her. And for quite a while, they didn't really address it. Then she did a show and she addressed it. And I gotta be honest with you, I watched that show and just seeing Will Smith's face as he was going through it. You guys have seen the meme by now. It's all over the internet. You know, it was a blow. He really got emasculated on that show. I think the worst thing to happen to a man, apart from death, is when his wife cheats on him. That is a huge blow. And I know they were separated at the time, and, you know, they were trying to work things out. I'm not quite sure. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. It's going to hurt. He has children with this lady. You know, he spent many years of his life with her, and he loves her. So it hurts. And then to have that put out there in the public for everybody to see it and scrutinize it, I can only imagine how frustrating that is. Sometimes I look at the comment section and I gotta just turn it off. There's a lot of people that just leave mean comments for just no reason. Like, a few times I've been called racial names. And, oh, look, another smart whatever thinks he's smart. Stupid monkey. You know, there's just people out there that they're just not nice people, and I think they're cowards, actually, and they go onto the internet where they're anonymous, their face is not shown, there's no type of consequence, and they just say whatever hateful stuff they want to say. Nonetheless, he has the whole world watching him and scrutinizing his relationship and criticizing him. You know, he was called an imp. I don't think we can say the actual word on YouTube, but you guys should know what that word is. You know, he was called a certain hold boy. He was called these type of things. Now, I'm probably going to swear on today's whatever I'm doing here, rant or analysis of it. I just don't want to say those words because I think it triggers YouTube and they will just block your content. So I'll say fuck and shit and other stuff, but those type of words, I don't think it's safe for YouTube. Anyways, he was called every name in the book. So imagine the whole world is judging you like this. It's got to be a lot. Now, we got to rewind a few years ago at the Oscar. Jada Pinkett was not attending the show. And Chris Rock also made a joke on that show about her. He said, it's like me being invited into Rihanna's panties. You know, you weren't invited. So that's got to sting. You don't know how Will had to deal with that at home. Maybe she was ranting for a month on how this guy disrespected her and what is he going to do about it. Because let's just be honest, women can be like that sometimes. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't respect or defend your woman. You should definitely defend your woman. If someone tries to slap your woman's cheeks, you should knock them out. If somebody is, trying to break into your house, try to do harm to your family, that's a situation where you have to defend your wife and you have to do what you have to do. However, words all the time is not really a reason to go out there and to get into a physical confrontation with a man. You have to know when to pick your battles. Now, I think Will Smith could have handled it better, but we have to examine the mental space that this guy was in. Remember, the whole world has been judging him for years on the affair that his wife had with August. People are calling him all kinds of names. She's doing or talking about things that I don't think is anybody's business on her show. Some of these things are so outrageous, I don't even want to repeat them. But I can understand his frustration. At the same time, he loves this woman. He feels that he needs to prove himself to her, that he loves her and that he will defend her, because that's what a man does. So Chris Rock, fast forward to last night. Chris Rock says the joke, he's doing his fake Hollywood laugh, and then he goes up to the stage and he smacks him. Now, I really think this is a product of Will Smith being emasculated. He feels that everyone is disrespecting him, disrespecting his family, disrespecting him as a man. And I just think Chris Rock last night was the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, I think something must have been festering from previous years when he made the original comment about his wife not being invited to the Oscars, kind of a class thing. And I guess it's a Hollywood thing, first world problems. I think real people don't care about these type of things, but nonetheless, I'm trying to get into his head on how he was feeling at that time. So he must have been harboring some type of feelings. He must have felt some type of way from this, and then Chris is roasting his wife in front of him. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, he's a comedian. That's what he's supposed to do. And I don't think that the joke was too harsh. I see a lot of people saying, oh, well, she has alopecia and he shouldn't have been talking about that. First of all, I don't think the guy knew that she had alopecia. And it wasn't really a bad joke. It's not like he went out there and said, your wife is a hoe. She was getting her back blown out by August. Those are fighting words right there where a man has to get smacked. I can understand that. But at the same time, really, who should you be mad at? You should be mad at your wife. You should really be mad at your wife for allowing that to happen. You can't be mad at other people joking on it. You stayed with her, so this is what you're gonna have to deal with, right? It's just a byproduct. I think he should have had thicker skin. At the very least, I think maybe after the show, he should have approached him, or even if he wanted to do the same thing, maybe do it behind the scenes. Not such a public display of him losing his emotions and not being able to hold back and reacting to words with a physical altercation. I don't think that was the right thing. I don't think it was the right message. I think Will Smith is a real good guy. I think he has a good heart. I think he's a good person. I think everybody makes mistakes. There's nobody out there that doesn't make mistakes. We have to own our mistakes and we have to improve from it and not repeat the same things over and over again. Nonetheless, he's a normal human being. He's going to be flawed like everybody else. We have this pedestal that we put Hollywood actors on, and famous people, rappers, singers, basketball players. Like, they're not real people. Like, they don't go through real things. They're real people. They go through real things. They just got way more money than us. That's really the only difference. And they have certain privileges, because believe you me, if it was somebody from the crowd that wanted to go up there and smack Chris Rock, he would have been tackled and beaten. So, Will Smith is also lucky that didn't happen. He's also lucky that Chris Rock is not placing charges on him. But let's just get back to the root issue. This guy just feels emasculated. He feels he needs to prove himself. And I just don't think he's in a good place. Now, personally, I don't like to judge people. I don't like to get involved in people's relationships or give my take on it, but this is so public and everybody's talking about it, and I really feel that this guy should just leave her. I don't think they're good for each other anymore. I think once your wife creeps out and sleeps with somebody else, I think she's in a mental space where she doesn't respect you anymore and she's not in love with you anymore. Because for most women, for them to sleep with you, they have to have some type of connection with you. They have to feel a certain way for you. Of course, you know, we got the ladies that are for the streets out there that don't feel that way, but most women don't operate like that. Most women, they want to love a guy and they want to be with that guy and they want that guy to be faithful and they want to have, you know, the happy ever after story. And I think when she got to the point that she slept with somebody else, she had no more respect left for him. And the kids are grown. I think it's damaging him as a person. I see the display or the lack of control that he had last night and went up there and slapped Chris Rock. And I see a man that's hurt, really. And instead of people clowning and, you know, quick to point the finger or to say, yeah, he's standing up for his wife. No, man. His wife got him to this state of mind in the first place on what she did to him, what she put him through. We don't know what happens behind the scenes. We don't know their relationship. But I can say this. If your wife cheated on you, it would be devastating. I think it'd be even more devastating if everybody knew about it and you kind of willfully told everybody and went into details and said things that didn't need to be said and said it in front of, you know, me, in front of the world. I don't know how I would feel about that, man. I honestly, I'd be out. I'd be like, you know what? You know, good life to you. You know what? The kids are grown. You know what? I got money. You got money. We got a prenup. So whatever. If you want the house, keep the house. I'm gone. I'll go do 2 more movies and build 2 more houses. And I would bounce because I think you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. And I think sometimes we're just used to people and we're just used to things and we don't want change. And I don't know. I think this is one of the end results of a situation like that. I really think he needs to get in a healthy place. I think he needs to go seek counseling. Personally, I think he should leave her. I don't think she's good for him. I think once your wife steps out and sleeps with another man, I think it's over. I don't think you should take her back. That's my opinion. I know this video, I don't even know how this video is going to be perceived, to be honest with you guys. I just felt like saying it. So I'm going to say it. It's my channel. I can say whatever I want on it. Unfortunately, it's not a tech video for all of you guys. So, you know, I'm sorry for that. And if you're still watching, then I guess you were interested in what I had to say. The bottom line is I feel this is a product of him being emasculated. I don't think he did the right thing yesterday. I don't think the joke was such a bad and terrible joke. I don't think he called his wife a hoe or said, you know, get your wife off of August or something like that. I think if he ever had someone to have a conflict with physically, it should have been August, not Chris Rock, to be quite honest with you guys. And even then, I don't think it was the right thing to do to go after that man, because at the end of the day, it was your wife that did allow him to blow her back out. So at the end of the day, you can't really be mad at the guy. You got to be mad at your wife because it all started with her. You know, you have an attractive wife in Hollywood. Guys are always going to want to approach her. Guys are going to always want to sleep with her. And if you have a good, loving wife, she's not going to want to sleep with them. She's just going to want to sleep with you. And when that happens, I believe the trust is broken. And I think that's what happened in this situation. I think they're trying to work it out behind the scenes, but there's a lot of pain there. There's a lot of suffering there. And I think this is a result, once again, of Will Smith being emasculated. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I know this is probably not going to be a popular video. Probably get like 5, 10 freaking views and whatever. It is what it is. I just felt like saying this. I usually just talk about tech stuff. I don't give you guys like my inner feelings on certain situations in the world or with people. I just give you guys the tech news and what I think is coming and what I think is good and what games I'm playing, whatever. So once again, if you guys didn't like this video, I apologize. It's probably a one-off. I just felt the need to say it because everybody's talking about it today. And I just want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comment section down below. Like I usually say, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.